Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. All right, so today it is day 349 days of course, no fat, semen retention. Mm. So, as you can see, everything turned out just fine. Tropical storm, which then became a Category 1 hurricane. So, it rained, it got a little windy, but truth is the area of Houston, because I'm on the far north side. I'm in a town called it's spelled Humble, but they call it Humble. Like they take the H off of it, and they're very adamant about that. Extremely adamant. But in any case, like I said, it got a little windy, a little bit of rain, but as a precaution, a lot of the city did shut down. Now the coastal area, they got trashed. Like the people that live at the Gulf, like it got obliterated down there. So, like I said, up here wasn't too bad, thank God. At least had my little girl with me, had plenty of food, water stocked up. I always keep my firearm with me, just in case. I mean, it's locked up though. So this is like the club for firearms, but yeah, just goes straight through, boom. Can't do nothing with it. I mean, but there's a lot of safety mechanisms on here between the trigger safety. I mean, the damn trigger stop thing on there, and then the actual safety itself. But yeah, man. I mean, now of course the reason why I pointed that out was because I remember when Harvey hit. Like there were stories going around, and people who had proof, people sending out text messages like, "Yo, be careful, be safe," because motherfuckers was coming to your door acting like they was, with like FEMA or the government or something, to try to provide assistance or to make sure you're okay. And you crack the door a little bit, they try to kick your shit in. So at least now, officially September 1st, I mean, now of course you can always have a gun here in the state of Texas, for home defense, which I mean, clearly that's what it would be. But yeah, officially September 1st, you could just walk around permitless. Like you don't need a permit to use it outside. But again, I keep this here. Of course, I take it to the range. Love going to the range. Definitely want to get more firearms though, like way more firearms. But either way, so yeah, like I said, I'm just glad we're safe. It really didn't do too much. Like I want to say like midday, I was like, yo, was there even a storm? Now, of course, the weather reports show like South Houston got trashed. But yeah, I went outside. I walked to my mailbox and got my mail and was just feeling good. And speaking of mail, so shout out to Micro Perfumes. I was able to order some little vials, little 1 milliliter sample, or 0.75 milliliter. Either way, it was like just a little sample of 3 fragrances that I've really been hearing a lot about. I really wanted to try them out. First one, of course, Creed Aventus. Yo, that Creed Aventus, like, when I smelled it, it really reminded me growing up of my dad. Like I think my dad used to wear a polo. It was in like a green bottle with the little with the horsemen and shit on it, with the thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Like I was like, yo, this really smells like my dad. Like it's such a good, fresh, manly scent. Yo, like I fucking like I love it. And then of course so yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned it the other day. The other day, I think it was just yesterday, Monday. So Monday when I was at the airport, I went to one of the gift shops and was actually able to sample Tom Ford Noir. Now it was good, but at the end of it though, like so after it dried up quite a bit, because it's a nice smoky tobacco scent, but then it just gets smoky, like cigarette ashtray Newport smoky. Like it was just like, what the hell. But then and the lady, she also wanted me to try the Tom Ford Portofino Aqua, and it started off really good, but then it just got really floral on me, like super flower. Like it started to smell like I'm gonna keep it 100. I started to smell like a old person. Like I'm serious. Like I really started to smell like just an old white lady in a nursing home who had flowers. you know, and then it just became just more like it got stronger and stronger when it was on my skin. Like literally, I had this side of I had this arm, my right arm, fucking smelling like, you know, I'm at like church service with, you know, with Sister Esther, who I'm sure has some bomb ass candy. You feel me? But yeah, like I was legit smelling like an old lady at that point, and I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Now the Noir I liked, the Tom Ford Noir, but the main fragrance that I sampled and got my sample today was Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Yo, like it's a little bit of the smoke, but then they just kind of enhanced all the other notes with it. Because truth is, for me, a tobacco scent can work, but it can't be dominant. Nah, like because like if it's dominant, like it's just, ugh. It's like literally you got a whole thing, you know what I mean? You got a whole 30 ml perfume or cologne. Oh shit, that literally just smells like cigarettes. It's like nah, but if done right with the right, you know, vanilla, the right spices and everything else added to it, yeah. And that's really what I get from Noir Extreme. Like it's smooth, it's so smooth and just great, great. And then of course I was even more excited because the Tom Ford Oud Wood, that is the scent from those Etsy oils that I was buying. Because like I said, on the Etsy website, I think it was Halal Essentials. Now of course they're not selling anymore, but um on their site it just said Tom Ford. I'm like, okay, cool, let me try it. Because of course I've never really been into colognes like that. Like I said, all this is really part of my whole self-care journey, you know, loving on myself, growing into being, you know, the best version of me. So why not smell good doing it, you know? But I didn't realize Tom Ford was the brand name that had all these different, I just thought it was just one Tom Ford, right? So of course when I get the oil, I put it on me and I fucking love it. And it's crazy because I had Gabby smell it. I said, hey, smell this. I was like, what does it smell like? And she goes, so that let me know, that confirmed it. I said, okay, cool. Like this is definitely the scent that I've been wearing over the last few weeks, last couple months actually, thanks to Etsy. So I'm so glad I found the actual thing. Now don't get me wrong, the bottles are expensive. I mean, but I'm the Oud Wood. I'm definitely gonna buy that because like that's my scent. But truth is, I really love all three. Yeah, it's like $800. All right, but either way, so. So outside of that, like I said, I'm just glad, you know, that we're safe. Of course, school's going to be reopened tomorrow, so I'm going to take her, you know, to school and she'll enjoy her time there with her classmates and stuff. But yeah, man, outside of that, regarding NoFap, there really ain't been too much, man. Like it's hard to fully explain how all this works or how it all feels, you know, on a day to day. You know, and it's funny because now I do kind of see why most of the guys will be like, you know, they'll just come out with a video, hey, this is what it is, blah blah blah, and it gets a lot of hits. But it's like, yo, I really wanted to have this, you know, for myself, you know, for sure. But also, I'm like, hey, if I can help somebody along the way, then great. You know, that's just what it is. But I would say definitely right around like, okay, if you can get through the first 30 days, you can definitely get through the next 90 and easily the next 120 and 180, you know? And I would say right after the halfway mark, that's when you're really just, I mean, even approaching day one. So even after that initial 90 days, like you should already you should already be operating at a much better and more abundant frequency. You know, like that's for me, that's essentially what NoFap allows you to do. It because you're detoxing this horrible habit and building better habits, you know, to sustain just a much healthier emotional intelligence, you know, and just and which translates into everything else that you do, like how you handle your emotions translates into just being a better and more productive person, better energy, better everything. Like, and of course, your ability to manifest just fucking you know, because you're not releasing energy. So the energy has nowhere to go. The energy literally starts from the root chakra, comes all the way up, boom, to where you're just fucking exploding with light and love, like for real, for real. But yeah, I mean that's really all I got for today. I didn't want to keep this too long. Uh, I'm a little sleepy, but also too I'm talking with my homegirl right now, so she's sending me a lot of messages. But she's the one that got me, you know, introduced me to the Dua brand. So yeah, I got those two fragrances, Casino Elixir and their version of the Oud Wood one coming. I think FedEx said like Friday. So yeah, man, we'll see how it goes. But other than that, ain't much else, man. All right. So as always, guys, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are truly grateful for the life that we have. And so we can do what? Manifest the life that we want and deserve, all right? So yeah, man, as always, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll definitely do it again tomorrow. 350. Hey. All right. Yeah. Peace.